as we highlight the impact of the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program right here in Waterbury. As our tax season gets underway, VITA continues to be one of the most effective tools that we have to help low to moderate income residents across our state access tax credits that they have earned and to avoid unnecessary tax preparation fees. VITA-trained volunteers help filers maximize credits like the Earned Income Tax Credit and the Savers Credit. They also help file accurate returns and help you get refunds quickly, often within 7 to 10 days. So this is an incentive right there to get your tax return done with the assistance of a fabulous VITA volunteer, and I think we're going to meet some in a little bit, and you can get a refund right away. It's important. The savings matter, especially now, given the affordability crisis that we have here in our state. If you visit a VITA site, instead of going to a paid tax preparer, you could save between $200 and $300 right there. And that's money that can go directly to buying groceries, paying for a utility bill, buying gas, anything that your family needs. Free tax preparation services at VITA sites like this one are available to people with disabilities, to individuals that make $69,000 or less, and taxpayers that may need extra support because of limited English proficiency. So we are encouraging all eligible people to take advantage of this incredible service. And here's something that you should know. VITA tax preparers do an amazing job. They have an accuracy rate of 95%. 95%. And you need to know that because if you go to a tax preparer and pay, you won't have that 95% accuracy rate. And that's because we have trained volunteers. They could be college students, they could be retirees, they could be accounting professionals who want to give back. But all of the tax returns are reviewed by experts, and that's why the accuracy rate is really good. Also, you won't get to take advantage of the state income tax cut that is available to 1.1 million taxpayers unless you file your returns, and you can't take advantage of the expanded earned income tax credit because the state of Connecticut has expanded that credit, and that is available only to you if you file your tax return. So I'm hoping that those tax credits that I just mentioned and the possibility, the strong possibility that you could get a refund will incentivize people to file their tax returns and make use of this amazing service from VITA volunteers. So with that, it is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Paul Pernerewski to talk about why this is important for Waterbury. Mayor.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to be with all of you, and I'd like to start by thanking Lieutenant Governor for being with us today, Commissioner Boughton, Representative Reyes, I'm not sure he's here yet, and all of our partners for being here, because your presence sends a clear message that supporting working families in Waterbury matters. As mayor, I hear every day from residents who are working hard to make ends meet. For many families, tax season can be stressful and confusing, and that's why this program is so important. For households earning less than $69,000 or other people who qualify, as Lieutenant Governor said, in this tax year, the free service is not just about filing paperwork, but it's making sure that our residents receive every dollar that they have earned. That refund can mean keeping the lights on, paying down debt, or putting food on the table. What truly inspires me are the VITA volunteers. They give their time and their expertise to sit down one-on-one with our residents. They answer questions, ease concerns, and make sure that nothing is overlooked. They go above and beyond because they truly believe in this community. With the support of the IRS, Advancing Connecticut Together, United Way of Greater Waterbury, Naugatuck and Beacon Falls, the Wells Fargo Foundation, we're able to offer this service at no cost in 10 locations across Waterbury, from our schools and library to trusted community organizations and the Housing Authority. And right here at the Waterbury Reentry Center, VITA services are available specifically for individuals returning home and their families, which is incredibly important because reentry comes with real challenges, from finding employment to securing housing to rebuilding stability. And access to free, reliable tax preparation removes one more barrier. It ensures that returning residents can claim the refunds and credits that they're entitled to, helping them get back on their feet and move forward with confidence. So my message to our residents is simple. If you qualify, take advantage of this opportunity. When our families succeed, Waterbury succeeds, and this program helps make that possible.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor. So if you're wondering, where can I find out where I can have a VITA volunteer help me, call 211 because that's where you can be connected with the VITA site that is near you. I will tell you that all across the state there are public libraries, community centers, nonprofit organizations that are hosting VITA volunteers for this really important service. Now it's my pleasure to introduce United Way of Greater Waterbury's Chief Impact Officer, Jered Bruzas, who's going to share a few words about United Way's role. Jered.
So as we often say each year, VITA truly is vital. Right? VITA is vital to the strength of our Greater Waterbury area community. But you know what's also really important? The partnership. Behind us here, we have a strong partnership, whether it's our state partners, Community Partners in Action, or Advancing Connecticut Together, as well as the city. Right? So many different partner agencies are hosting VITA sites to ensure that folks in our community have the resources they needed to thrive. You know, it's also another great number, $13 million. $13 million has been reinvested back into the community from income tax preparation supported by VITA over the past 18 years. $13 million is no small amount of money
for Waterbury?
Just for the Greater Waterbury area, absolutely, yeah. And to highlight the great work that's doing and how that impacts some of the most vulnerable in our community, but in a way to help stabilize. We know that here in Waterbury, in the Greater Waterbury area, the cost of living is getting much more difficult than ever before. We know that housing costs are rising. We know that rents here in Waterbury are difficult. We recognize that utilities are extremely costly and out of reach for many folks in our community. We also recognize that the cost of food has skyrocketed, causing many of our folks, including organizations like here at Community Partners in Action, to support people with food insecurity. VITA truly is vital, and the partnership that we have ensures that nearly two-thirds of all the residents here in Waterbury are either at or below the ALICE poverty threshold. Two-thirds. So as the mayor just shared a few minutes ago, his call to action, trying to get as many folks to this free VITA site, it's really important. Because last year we were fortunate to, about a little over 1,000 people were able to take advantage of this opportunity. How much more could we do if people took advantage of it? Instead of the $1.3 million that was returned last year, could we do a little bit more to make sure that the residents here in this community have the resources they need to thrive? So on behalf of the United Way of Greater Waterbury, we're grateful for all of our partners here. We're grateful for the work that ACT Connecticut is doing to ensure that folks in our community have the resources to stay housed, pay their utilities, and buy groceries for their families. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jered. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our Department of Revenue Services Commissioner, Mark Boughton, who will talk about the benefits of the VITA program, but also how if you don't qualify for VITA, you can get help preparing your income tax return. So, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. My name is Mark Boughton. I'm Commissioner of Department of Revenue Services. I want to thank all of you for coming here today. We appreciate it. I particularly want to thank Lieutenant Governor, who is tireless. I mean, never stops. She is the Energizer Bunny of sharing the message, whether it's about this or anything really for the betterment of our residents here in the great state of Connecticut. So thank you, Governor. Mayor Pernerewski does an awesome job here in Waterbury. I've known him for many years and have watched his career and just think he's doing a fantastic job. Just kind of building on what's already been said. First of all, I just want to give you a very important phone number. The phone number is 860-297-5962. That's 860-297-5962. That's our live call-in center with real people right in Hartford, Connecticut residents that'll answer your questions, help solve your problems, and kind of walk you through the process. If you don't get a result from them, you contact me, and I will call you and walk you through our, and I've done it, Tiffany will tell you, walk you through it. Now, we mentioned today the Earned Income Tax Credit because it's so important. It's important because it'll put money back in your pocket. In fact, I want to change our number from 860-297-5962 because it's too hard to remember to like 1-800-give-me-my-money or something like that, right? So that's coming, Governor, if you're right, okay. So, but the point is that, first of all, one of the great policy things about the Earned Income Tax Credit is it's earned. You got to have a job to be able to leverage that. And in an era when people are complaining they don't have enough workers, they can't find staff, this encourages people to go back into the workforce, as mentioned by the mayor, to reintegrate themselves back in and start building up their nest egg, if you will. And on top of that, when I talk about giving back a check or money, it's not like, oh, here's $10 or here's $5, thanks. No, this is real money. This is real money that people leave on the table every single year. And that's why VITA does such an amazing job at connecting people. About 98% of our taxes are filed online right now. And if we do that, Governor, I'm going to tell you, it's not 2 weeks. I will have your refund check in your bank account in 2 days.
Okay,
48 hours.
Heard it here.
48 hours. Thankful that the governor and the legislature invested in really a state-of-the-art processing system that helps us do that. So there's a lot of great things to talk about. We also, Lieutenant Governor and Governor Lamont led a historic tax cut in 2024 that people are finally seeing a benefit in their tax returns. It's amazing that we've been able to do that. And there are a lot of great plans, proposals, we were just talking about it before, that are on the table for this year, and we're researching those as we speak. But just remember, 860-297-5962. If you want to talk to me, mark.boughton@ct.gov, and I actually return emails, and we'll call you directly. Thank you. Have a great morning.
Thank you. All right, so you heard it here first. File your tax return electronically, get your refund in 2 days. And Commissioner, we are holding you to it. We're holding you to it. And thank you for mentioning that tax cut, because 1.1 million taxpayers in the state of Connecticut are eligible for our income tax cut that has been enacted in our state, and it is for middle income and lower income folks. It's for the people who need it the most. 1.1 million taxpayers will be accessing that tax credit, that tax cut, but you can't get it unless you file your taxes. So getting back to partnership, because that word has been mentioned by a number of our speakers. This is a partnership between state government, nonprofit agencies, and so many great folks. So we have Executive Director of Partners in Action, Beth Hines, who's going to talk about their role in all this. Go ahead, Beth.
First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the staff here today who operate the Waterbury Reentry Welcome Center. If we can just give a yay! We appreciate you and all you do. So I'm Beth Hines. I am the Executive Director for Community Partners in Action, and welcome to the Waterbury Reentry Welcome Center. We're truly grateful to host you today, highlighting the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, because access to tax preparation is about more than just filing tax returns. It's about financial stability, it's about dignity, and it's about opportunity. At Community Partners in Action, our Reentry Welcome Centers exist for one reason: to ensure that when someone returns home from incarceration, they have the tools, support, and pathways they need to succeed. That means helping to secure identification, employment, housing connections, behavioral health referrals, and financial guidance, including programs like VITA. With support from the Greater Waterbury United Way and our many community partners, this center helps hundreds of individuals annually build a foundation for long-term stability. When someone gets a job, files their taxes, claims the credits they've earned, and supports their family, that strengthens all of us. And reentry is not just about one individual. It's about safer neighborhoods, stronger families, and a more resilient Connecticut. We are proud to work alongside federal, state, and local leaders who understand that successful reintegration is smart public policy and sound community investment. And we are grateful that you see here our Waterbury Reentry Welcome Center and the staff who help meet the needs of this vital community. Thank you for recognizing the importance of places like this and for helping to ensure that when people return home, they truly have a chance to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. And now we're going to hear from Advancing CT Together, and we're going to be hearing from their Chief Program Officer, Takima Robinson.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. As mentioned, my name is Takima Robinson, and I'm the Chief Program Officer of Advancing Connecticut Together, also known as ACT. At ACT, we are committed to addressing the root causes of poverty, addiction, and health inequities by ensuring every resident has access to the resources needed to achieve long-term health, wealth, and stability. Last year alone, through our VITA coalition, we helped more than 13,000 taxpayers bring over $17 million back into Connecticut communities. I'm going to say that again. $17 million back into Connecticut communities. That's just not a number. That is rent paid, groceries on the table, and opportunities created for families across our state. But our work doesn't stop at tax season. With the launch of Beyond VITA, we are expanding our impact, equipping individuals and families with tools, knowledge, and confidence to build lasting financial security. Because true change happens not just in a moment, but over a lifetime. If you haven't filed your taxes, there's still time. As mentioned before, you can call 211 to schedule your free appointment today. And if you're ready to take the next step towards financial stability, visit act-ct.org to join Beyond VITA. Together, we are not just building programs. We are building stronger families, stronger communities, and a stronger Connecticut. Thank you.
Takima, thank you so much. We are very pleased to have a fighter for Waterbury families and for our State Representative Geraldo Reyes. Rep. Reyes.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Good morning, everybody. I had to take off my glasses so I can read this. It is an honor to be here representing the city of Waterbury. The 75th, 72nd District is right in front of us here. So, I am going to read some words here that I put together, but more importantly, I think that my piece and my responsibility in this is also getting this message out to our Spanish-speaking audience. So I'm going to
say it in Spanish.
Not only say it in Spanish, but I'm going to actually put a campaign together to get this out in
Good.
Spanish, so
Good,
that
good,
so that we can
I love
reach
it. I love
the 35% that's in the community. So it is my honor to be here representing the city of Waterbury. And tax season can be very stressful for many families, but it doesn't have to be. Programs like volunteer income tax assistance or VITA provide free, reliable tax preparation services to residents who need it most. This is not just about filing taxes. It's about making sure that people receive every credit they earn from the income tax credit or child tax credit, as my colleagues have already talked about, but putting real money back into the pockets of hardworking families. And this is the part that I think that's the most important, that we get the message out to all families in the city of Waterbury. And that's why I think that it's important that we read this message in Spanish. So I'll do the same thing. So, estamos en la situación donde está ahora el tiempo de los impuestos anual federal. Entonces queremos dejarles saber que aquí tenemos un programa que se llama VITA, VETA, que también da esos servicios gratis para las familias que no entienden inglés o que solamente hablan español. Entonces esto es los programas federales que dan crédito por los niños en su familia y por los créditos que necesitan para llenar sus impuestos. Bien importante, estos servicios son gratis y quiero que sepan que están ubicados en el 77 de la calle Bishop, aquí en Waterbury. Y cualquier pregunta o duda que tenga, por favor, llame a mi oficina. Geraldo Reyes, representante estatal de la ciudad de Waterbury. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us get the message out in Spanish, Representative Reyes. We appreciate that. Now, our final speaker is a surprise speaker, but he's also what makes this program work. He is a VITA volunteer that I just met, and he said he would come up and say a couple words about what he does and why he does it and why it's important. So come on up.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Lieutenant Governor Bysiewicz, the whole partnership that we have here, Beth, Hines from CPA.
Put this up a little. You're taller. There.
The mayor of Waterbury, thank you so much. We couldn't do this without our partners from United Way and Department of Revenue Services, and most importantly, the company I work for, which is ACT. And truly grateful for this opportunity. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the program manager for our Returning Citizens program. We are, and I am truly blessed, and it's truly an honor to give back to the community, to volunteer, to volunteer these much needed services that are essential in our community. We are trained and certified by the IRS, well versed in tax deductions, tax credits, and whatnot. So the one thing that I'm extremely proud of is what the Lieutenant Governor was talking about, and our 95% accuracy rate, right? And so me and my partners and my colleagues, we put two sets of eyes on every return, and this program is eligible. People are not only just the returning citizens community, but our community overall. We encourage you guys to really take advantage of this opportunity that we have here. This is money that you can keep in your pocket, right? And then we can establish a relationship with each other where we could come back year after year after year. And not only you, but you can bring your kids, you can bring, other family members, and let them know that this is the way that we do it. It takes a community, guys. It takes a village, and that we're all here as a village. So
Right.
I want to thank Lieutenant Governor for putting me on the spot. And excuse I'm not feeling that great, but thank you for the opportunity.
You did a great job. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. There you have it. Okay. So with that, unless we have any media partners joining us, we're going to say thank you to everyone for hosting us and helping us to get the word out. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, and refreshments back here.
Sure.
Thank you.
So the mayor